Drama, 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 oh sweet, sweet drama. Always everywhere, and we all love to hate it and hate to love it. So, we're gonna be continuing episode 1 of Call of Drama, where we're gonna see Jason's response to what has happened in this server and what really happened behind the scenes of the Alliance takeover that has occurred. What is up, guys? Meower here, back with a brand new Call of Drama video. Or some Call of Dragons spicy, spicy action. So, we're gonna be continuing our Call of Drama series, which I hope to turn into a podcast eventually, where we discuss all the drama that happens across servers. Everyone, of course, has their fair share of what goes on. So, if you have stuff you would like me to cover, please drop me a DM or something. Present me with the evidence. I'll go ask around. If it's juicy enough, we can definitely turn it into video till we can eventually set up a proper podcast for this, and where we just interview people, get all the juicy stuff, prepare your popcorn and so on and so forth. And you should definitely start by preparing your popcorn for this video, because we got a response from Jason and his right hand man, SOD, in regards to what happened. So tune in, because it's going to be a big one. And before we get started, please don't forget to drop a like, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and let's get started. So Jason has reached out, Jason G, the man that was in question about what has occurred from their side in the TMS formation. So he has reached out to me on Discord, and I have him and his good friend SOD in a group chat where we're just gonna open share everything that we asked about and everything. So I'm just gonna take you through the entire conversation. So it's just starting out with Jason being, would have been nice to message me about episode 1. Well, Jason, what's happened. It's cool, it's cool. I didn't know where this series will take us, and we're still in the beginning. So yeah. So it's definitely worth noting that it's always nice to hear from both sides. So we heard from Wowzer's side last video, so it's time to give Jason a chance and hear from his. So I started off by asking him a few questions about just some general thoughts, and later on in the conversation it will develop more and more. So starting off, I asked him what led you to take over MT and rebrand to TMS. How will he manage 2 alliances now? Is it true that he really told people if they don't like it they can just GTFO? And how is the season and things going on now? And if you have anything spicy to share in regards to what have occurred, what our plans are for the future. Um, they are, of course, all a bit vanilla questions, because I am pretty new to this type of content and I don't really know how to ask like the spicy questions, but we'll learn together. You'll see as the series evolves, hopefully, and we get more content going forward and we see what goes on. So, Jason responds by saying he was offered a cheap T5 account on a server where they had friends to play. He did mention to Wowzer that TMMT, are his friends, so that does check out. They took the helm to make sure MT doesn't just die with new leadership game rebranding. That's more for me. So question 2, how will he manage 2 alliances? Since he's the co-R5 of TFS, SOD is R4 with less responsibility, and the server will just be able to get more time. So he's just going to be delegating time between him and his other R4s and R5. So hopefully he can manage to work things out there. For question 3, when we asked if it's true, he told people if they don't like it, they can just GTFO. He responds, we told them in Discord about rebranding, offered to speak all the R4s and members about this on VC. After speaking to R4s that will support us, screenshots can be provided, and we will be checking all the screenshots and everything. After speaking to R4 the support, members were upset in the beginning but have selected. However, they did not, in bold, kick anyone. And if anyone has proof otherwise, I would love to see it. But for now, did not kick anyone if they left, if that was their own choice, which is pretty fair. For question 4, we asked, how is the season and how are things going now? We kind of picked up something halfway through, which is the war. They are at war, that is correct. And it is going slightly as I recall, as I was told before the recording of this video, which has been delayed by a couple of days as I've just been busy with work, that ASC I think are pushing. Again, I'm not sure really how it's going right now. I don't have an account with Fox Scouted, so I can only just go off by statements provided from other players. Um, they picked up something halfway through, so gotta give them credit where credit is due. And then for question 5, we asked if they have anything spicy to share on what was recorded or the plans for the future, to which we got a response of to correct certain screenshots. We are not doing this to bring T5 into TFS in the future. My personal goal is to spread TFS name with other servers or branches of TFS with the core group and friends that remain intact, and only together will help TFS, formerly known as MT, win and succeed more seasons, which is pretty cool, pretty fair, I suppose. This is the decree that was sent out for the Alliance. What WTF MT, now TMS, it was sent from another R4 called Calamity. So if they have any comments on the matter, feel free to reach out. My DMs are always open, and I make sure to try to respond as quick as possible. A short summary: new R5 account now called Jason. Whoops, Death Angel donated her account to Jason G. Unaware of it, the leadership transferred back to DA's account. Jason G is now the leader of our family. Since we were surprised as you are, my quick minute in the morning include false information. All players from our family will stay with our family. Again, Calamity does reiterate that Jason's aim is not to recruit members for TFS. Jason G is leader of the TFS Alliance from family, rather from S39. Of course, TFS is right now, in terms of power, one of the biggest families out there in Call of Dragons. So it's definitely a force to be reckoned with. And of course, TFS and TMS will be allied whenever our servers merge. The new R4 core and members will remain the same, so nothing's changed, just a name change, a little bit of management change, and another one, a little close up here. Who is Jason? Okay, after having a long voice call, including Jason and his co-lead SOD, who's playing on Taeyeon's account since a long time. So it seems like Taeyeon has had a little pilot here and there. And of course, Taeyeon is this player in particular. He's gonna pop up soon in other places, but for now, keep this name in mind. He's gonna be showing up pretty soon. And the MW, MT, and MP leadership, we decided to 100% support them. So it took a long time since Kane quit leading at the end of this one. I don't know who Kane is, and I don't really know much of the history of MT. So if anyone would like to fill in the gaps for me, I would love to hear it. Of course, we all want to hear the bigger picture and know everything. And if you have any question about it, anything you don't understand, don't like, contact me 16/7. Oh, that's nice. So he's just down for the 6-8 hours for sleep, maybe if my math is right. That's nice, pretty nice. And then here we got a screenshot from Zeratul, one of the other R4s, stating their allegiance. So yep, you could direct me if needed to be done as well. No worries, I'll support you as long as MT stay true to the vision of the community. Yep, we'll work together. And some other DMs from other players. Welcome to the Alliance. I know that it was a rough patch, but the you taking on would have been lost. Good Saba Plaza, do good at show. Yeah, I butchered that pronunciation, but whatever, you get the point. And that was from MW as well, so not just MT. It's a good pleasure having you. Everything. Thank you so much for everything to your family. And then another year, you've done more than ever seen. Wild for appreciate the work, my man. And here for fix it. Cool. So now I asked another question to follow up because I received information that some players are unsatisfied but didn't leave due to presence among friends of TMS, so they did not feel pressured to leave, but they were on the verge. So what will happen towards them? Will they start cleaning house? But to that, Jason responds with the following: players were upset, but I haven't seen actively protesting or being inactive. After this war, I didn't see any of the stated from the very beginning. In all my alliances, I value activity over power, so if they're inactive, we're considering moving into an alliance not on the front line. But again, I just got here, so gauging all the players. So of course, it's gonna take a while for them to assess everything, but yeah. In regards to what's blurred, like showing your choice for that. See, I try to be as open as possible. And then here is there a scenario from A and C and TM to coexist because, as I stated before, there he did have a little conversation with Wowzer about this, and I do hope to get them both maybe in a call, wink wink, for future episodes. That would be a fun thing to see. Wouldn't you all agree? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Um, there was a chance for ASC and TMS to coexist, however, since Wowzer, the second I came, has been trying to spread drama and rumors to get the gossip mill going, so because of that, I personally do not see myself working with him. However, I don't know what the future can hold, which is a pretty diplomatic response. SOD also adds up to it, stating Wowzer and Jason and I had all split teams previously through open line of communication when he was in BDO and before Jason and I were in DX, and it seemed chill there. But after the immediate reaction with him and R4 spamming all our members, spreading rumors and saying a lot of things aren't true, it's just difficult to justify going forward, which is fair, you know. One man's chaos is another man's opportunity, I suppose. So whatever happens, happens, I guess. Next up, yeah, it's just a simple answer. You never know what the future holds. And then, well, now that you mentioned the zone, I might have been provided some inspiration. So it's going zone going at the moment because at the time, I think after the video came up, TMS started to make a push. So yeah, again, I don't really have the full information or the ability to see everything. And I think at that time it was like 1:30 a.m. and I had a long way at work, so I just fell asleep in the middle of it. Or I think it was like now I'm not sure really. The timestamps is different from my laptop clock, but yeah. It's going fine after 2 days of long days fighting. Most players will be beat up, but really situation part of Camel fighting for territory. By the way, the map territory of this season is awful. Let me just say that out loud. The map is awful, and I hope it changes. Yeah, that is a topic for a different video. Since next season is S2 Mini, wink, wink, wink. And then here I say, sorry, so last night, I think I said this the moment I woke up, and then I just asked if there's any other opinions or screenshots I would like to share, and then we go back and forth here, and then I get some other information, because I go digging, so I received this conversation about Taeyeon, which I mentioned, of course. Taeyeon was a person in question, especially that account, which SOD did mention before that Taeyeon he plays on it. So Wowzer did provide me with some stuff. So I just want to clear things about Tae, since he is a person of interest right now. He is an IRL friend of SOD, and the also only person who would come from TMS directly to TFS immediately should they merge. So here is the screenshot in question. We are all going back to TFS. You should not take to join. And join the white others. Will you go for a 7.5? A little roasty roast. Or even there. I don't give any where it goes because I know it's ended up at TFS. Don't know how long they'll take, but that's where it's going whenever possible. So be clear, that's what the plan is for him. About now, I can't talk to him. Sure. Yeah. He's the exception. If he wants to play in TFS down the line, he can, but we will not be actively taking players from TM to TFS. That's not our goal. We plan to keep the entire TMS alliance as a whole. And then Wowzer was trying to poach the account into ASC. And yeah, then here I'd like to call out Thickens Quack. If you don't know him, Thickens, one of my favorite emojis. For sure. It's not Call of Drama, it's definitely Call of Drama Jason. Correct yourself, my friend. And then here and there, a little there and there. And see, the timestamp here was, of course, before the Jason and SOD takeover of TMS, so it's a little bit out of context, of course, since no one knew that was gonna happen. So yeah, I said timestamp here. I just wanted to get double confirmation. You know, you'd never know. Some people change their minds often, so we never really know what really happens most of the time. And then here I'm asking about more stuff to add. making content, just a little conversation here and there. I'm sure you can all read it. Nothing really uh, happens importantly here. A little bit fun here and there. Little spam emoji, blah 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 blah. And then we came to today since I was busy with work, which kind of spices up the conversation a little bit. So Jason pings me this morning. I was literally at work the entire past few days, so I couldn't really get out this episode beforehand. I was planning to get it out on Saturday, I think, and today is pretty much Tuesday or Monday, depending on your time. And I haven't really been speaking with Bowser since, but I received these screenshots. Here, a little recruitment going on here and there, which is fine, and my video being posted. I'll always take full free publicity, I won't say no. But as you can see, I'll just go through those screenshots for now. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere. Just a little bit recruitment campaign, I suppose. Because, well, everyone wants to capitalize and eventually gets advantage for their own team, so it kind of makes sense for them to go for that route. Though I won't say no to publicity. And yeah, before I rumble anymore, I know this video is a bit longer. Let me know what you guys think of this current situation so far. I think it's been developing pretty nicely. It's on the verge of exploding. I'm assuming. I would love to get Wowzer and Jason and SOD in the call, maybe to wrap up this sort of like mini series about what's going on in that cluster. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Join the Discord. The link is in the description. And I will see you in the next video. Meow meow.